It is a New England hamlet best known for beaches and blueberry fields. But tonight, Kennebunk, Maine is reeling over charges that the local Latin dance-themed fitness studio was also home to a thriving prostitution ring. The exercise instructor at the center of the case allegedly kept a detailed secret list that now threatens to expose over 100 clients. And if they start naming names in a town of only 10,000, oh, you can imagine the impact. Here's ABC's John Schriffen.
She's the Zumba instructor with an alleged side business. 29-year-old Alexis Wright, seen here in this video for her now shuttered Zumba dance studio. Wright is at the center of a sex scandal that has shaken this quiet New England hamlet to its roots, complete with alleged sex tapes and a potentially revealing and devastating list of client names. This week, she was charged with over 100 counts of prostitution and invasion of privacy.
Not guilty.
Along with her alleged business partner, 57-year-old Mark Strong.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
We went to her house today.
Hello, is anybody home?
But
You don't want to talk about the allegations?
Absolutely not.
Did you do it?
No comment.
Did you run a prostitution ring?
You know what? I will pick up the phone and I will call the police.
Wright operated the Pura Vida Zumba studio in Kennebunk, Maine, just a few miles down the road from the exclusive summer compound of the Bush family, where Bush #1 still has a summer place, where George W. Bush spent his boyhood summers, and where the whole clan still vacations today. Her studio closed in August after Wright fell behind on the rent. Area resident MAUREEN took her class.
I just didn't feel she related as well to the participants.
I thought she was a little, I don't know, not risque, but a little flirtatious at times with a couple of the male participants of the class. But I mean, it's Zumba. You're just in there to have fun.
The indictment also alleges that she secretly recorded over 100 hours of video with her clients. She already had uploaded amateur porn videos of herself.
If you Googled her name, there were some very pornographic videos that you could easily pull up.
But at the heart of the scandal, what everyone in Kennebunk is waiting to see, a list of names, alleged clients kept by Wright. Do you want to see the list yourself?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Because I'm curious, just like everybody else in town.
Who's on the list? Dan LILLEY is the attorney for Mark Strong.
All I can tell you is there seems to be every occupation on there. I'm told that there's police officers and firemen and accountants and TV personalities and lawyers, and it runs the gamut of Americana, I guess, at least in Maine.
And what could the list mean?
There's a separate list with names and certain codes that would seem to reflect sexual acts and amounts. You know, there'd be an amount of $150. In one case, I think it was $1,500.
The judge has said that she won't block the release of the names, but that decision has been appealed to Maine Supreme Court. Wright's attorney didn't respond to requests for an interview. DOLCE is the editor of the local paper, the York County Coast-Star. They've covered the scandal since the summer when Strong was arrested.
When you first started covering this story, do you think it would get this big?
It has become even bigger than we thought it would initially.
She knows there will be fallout when or if the names are made public.
I think there's going to be a lot of public ugliness. There's going to be a lot of difficult months ahead.
There have been high-profile prostitution cases in the past. Heidi Fleiss to name but one. But not in such a small community where everyone knows one another. Many residents are worried about the innocent victims.
How do you see this story affecting the kids of this community?
I mean, my own daughter, is in the high school and has had people, really angrily say to her, it's not right that the papers are going to print this. It's not right, what your mom is going to do.
Everybody's like waiting with bated breath, and I know the schools have dealt with it because the kids might have a problem with it if they know somebody, if their parent, their father or whatever is involved in it. It's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out.
As the leaves begin to fall, many are hoping the scandal will soon get swept away and forgotten, so this picturesque town can get back to normal. For Nightline, I'm John Schriffen in Kennebunk, Maine.